While testing out your game, you notice that our two other sprites aren't working. So let's go ahead and make sure that these sprites can now be part of our game. So to be part of the game, we want to make sure that the other sprites are also appearing and disappearing. And we also want to make sure that when we click on the sprite that they give us a point and that they hide. So therefore, we're only going to need to duplicate two of the following codes from this script. Let's go ahead and duplicate this code, the hide and show code, and the when sprite is clicked code. We can duplicate this code by picking up the top of the code and then dragging it into our other sprites. You'll notice every time you pick up your sprite, or your script I should say, your sprite will shake. That will mean that the script that you selected is going into that sprite. And we're going to put both of these codes into both sprites. And we want to make sure that both code blocks are inside our sprites. Test it out. Now you should see that both of our, or all of our monsters actually, are appearing and disappearing at the same time. You should also be able to catch all the monsters that appear on your screen as well. But you notice that all the monsters are appearing at the same time, which is kind of no fun. So let's make sure we add some randomness to our sprites. We can generate random numbers by going to operators. And we can put a pick random block before it hides. Maybe it hides for 1 to 3 seconds. Then it shows for perhaps maybe only 2 to 3 seconds. And we can do this to all the sprites and mix up their appearances. Maybe the dragon hides for 1 to 2 seconds. So it's more frequent, but it only shows for 1 to 1.5 seconds. So it hides very quickly. But like our fish is very random in the game. So this is considered our friendly monster. So instead of gaining points from the fish, let's make sure that we can decrease the score by 1 if we were to touch the fish. So now, if we click our program, you'll notice that there is a bit more randomness in our program when they appear and disappear. So let's try it. Now I'm going to click on as many monsters as I can. Whoops, I gotta avoid the fish because I lose a point. No fish. No fish. And notice I only got 3 points from clicking on the fish so many times. So I can also increase the score. Not the score, let's increase the timer. That way we have more time. Maybe 20 seconds. And that should give you more of a chance to play with your game. So I'm going to try to click on as many monsters as I can while also avoiding my friendly. Whoops. And you should also be losing points if you were to click on them. Yep, and the fish makes me lose points every time. Yep. Feel free to add in more monsters to your game. Which brings us to our challenges. Can you add in other sprites to your game? You need to think about some things for each sprite you want to add. Maybe how big they should be. Should it appear more or less often than other sprites? What should it look like or sound like when it's caught? How many points does the player need to win or for to catch the sprite? So there are some challenges for you.